want you to turn to, they don't have this where it says residential services.
Okay.
Okay, my concern is this, and I voice it to the public. We got $80,000 in here for a paint program. Okay, and the biggest concern I get from the citizens of East Cleveland and the calls is emergency repair to the homes, furnaces, roofs, that kind of thing. We're tearing down a lot of houses. I would like for that, between me and you, and you may have, I would like for the $80,000 be put in emergency minor repairs. That's my only caveat.
All right. I did have a conversation with Director Leach. He is on hand tonight to discuss that at the chairperson's pleasure. I would like to ask that he just allow us some more detail on the paint program so we can move forward. Yes. Excuse me.
What they're asking.
I'll let her know that.
Yeah. Thank you all for letting me know these things. What it is that the paint program had $80,000 in the line item, and I think the chair and I both spoke about it. We'd rather see the monies that was in the paint program go to the emergency, and that's what we were requesting.
Right. So in part, residents, what is going to happen here is that, any funds not used will be reallocated so that they can be used in the 2014 allocation to further the purchases of emergency repair, or the needs of emergency repair and the paint program and the salt trucks that we're doing. The dollar amount, $158,563, is left in the paint program from the previous funds. It was not allocated based on the fact that we did not have solidified contracts between those people that were providing those services. So those services were made at pro bono.
I know what you're talking about. The dollars.
Service for the city of East Cleveland. So, needless to say, that the reason why we're addressing this one-year action plan is for the 2 salt trucks that we got so desperately need. We had one truck that was just dumping salt, and then another truck that had some hydraulic issues with the plow. I'm just asking my colleagues to really meet me at home plate here, and we'll just move forward with moving to definitely get these salt.
Well, basically, and after talking to Mr. Lee, if we don't get this underway at this particular time, it's a matter of expeditiously doing it so that we can get all the contracts and everything that we need to have done with the salt trucks and all of that.
And point of record, there was an email from the state stating that the allocations statewide were delayed. So East Cleveland's allocation, for CDBG for 2014 is over a little bit over $1 million. So practically what we're doing at this point is just moving forward with this purchase so that we can then start to free up some funds. So it's not any hidden agenda here. We just definitely need to comply. Once they said that we were okay to move forward, they asked every city to go back and reach back and draw those funds back forward. Because everybody, if you think you have money, what do? You go out and try to spend it, right? So what we did was try to go out and make some purchases. We weren't allowed to do that at that point, but now we are. Am I correct, Director? Yes. Thank you.
My question was basically very simple. First of all, the salt trucks will be leased. Not purchased, they're leased. Second of all, the other thing is, all I had leased, leased to own. But the $80,000, my unreadiness is that the concern from the public that I get is older people calling me about fixing their roof, repairing their furnace, and all of that. Okay, we're tearing down a lot of houses. That's one thing we have been very successful at. What I'm saying is my proclivity to put this 80,000 in emergency repairs.
That's where we go.
Okay, so do we need to amend this? Because the way this, I'm looking at it right now, we got 80,000 for the paint program. I'm saying transfer that for the record into emergency repairs, which would increase that to a little over $200,000. That's all. That's my preference. Are you all right with that?
Mr. Mayor,
This is time
Okay.
sensitive.
Well, I don't care whether it's time sensitive or not.
wait a minute,
Okay.
wait just a minute, we don't have
Come
to
on.
do this. We have to be
Right.
respectful to each other.
Right.
I've asked them to be respectful to us, so let's be respectful to each other. Mr. Mayor, would you please let Mr. Lee come up here and explain what he talked to the chair about, what we're trying to do with the emergency repair.
Sure, but in a
Okay.
moment, the salt trucks,
Are the-
it says that they are leased, and it is a lease, but at the end of that lease, we will own the salt trucks. Many of our city vehicles, the city council vehicle, that is here, many of our police vehicles. You might have been, I'm not sure if you were on council at the time, Councilman, but the city did a large lease, a master lease of vehicles. It is a
For the
lease,
charges.
but at the end of that, we own the vehicle, the salt trucks will be the same. This is council's plan. Council can, just like any other piece of legislation, council can amend whatever it is council chooses to amend. Council can make amendments tonight if it chooses, or it can pass this plan and come back and amend it at some point in the future.
Well, at this particular point, I was in favor of amending and getting my $80,000 up front and putting it in the emergency.
That's my preference.
I have no problem doing that. As a matter of fact, I had discussed that this afternoon.
I
So,
wasn't there.
but I'm not the chair, and whatever your pleasure is, I have no problem.
I would like to go, pretty much see what my counselor wants to amend, and then you stated you wanted to amend.
So just as long as it's amended, doesn't matter what the
Counselor, what's your thoughts?
That we mentioned, that
Yes.
Thank you.
All right.
Council can.
Well,
there is one.
again, Mr. Mayor, I ask that we hear from him, and,
No.
by the him signaling to you that he does not,
I'll answer a question if you.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Mayor.
Okay.
On this particular thing, the amendment of any particular item by more than 20% triggers an automatic requirement of HUD that you have a hearing.
And that's
So
what,
it would trigger another hearing, a public hearing, another 30-day. Now, if it's under 20%, we can in the future move the money administratively, but if you try to do a more than 20% adjustment tonight to any one of these line items, it will be invalid. So if you want to figure out what 20% is, and then tonight make an amendment of 19%, then that's fine. But if you want to do anything more than 20%, it would be a situation where it's a 30-day notice and a hearing.
let me say this. I talked to Mr. Lee this afternoon, about the same identical thing. And what was said is what you just got to say. If we do it, we have to wait another 30 days. And the time is of the essence. I also asked that we put it in the emergency because there is a lot of our residents out there that need emergency repairs. Okay? So what I'm saying is that however you want to do it, and then we can come back and amend the rest of it. But if we go down to 19, is that applicable to this? Can we do that and then come back and get the rest? So he said Mr. Lee just saying, yeah.
Then can I make the amendment and go to 19%?
Yes, you can.
That's my amendment. I can't put a dollar.
Councilman,
Yes.
if you wouldn't mind,
Okay.
as a matter of detail, if you want to just put in your motion that we amend it to 19%,
Yeah.
then we'll do the math after that, so we'll make it simple.
Thank you.
I move that we amend it to 19%.
Okay. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, we've discussed it, so now can we call for the vote?
Yes.
Counselor Baker,
Yay?
Counselor Barton?
Yay.
Counselor Wheeler?
Yeah.
Counselor Thomas?
Yeah,
It's unanimously.
okay.
All right, no,
Okay,
I have
wait a
to
minute.
go back now.
Point of order, just so that we do it right. Don't we have to vote on the amendment and then
Yes, you
vote
do.
on?
Yes, you do.
Okay, now we gotta vote on the whole thing.
Sir, if you just let me
All right,
get through with it, okay?
all right,
Now, you're going back to finish it,
right.
okay? Mr. Councilman Baker.
Madam Chair, I'd like to sponsor resolution 33-14 as amended
Thank you.
to reflect the 19% and move for its adoption.
And I second that motion. Okay.
Is there any more discussion on this issue? Hearing none, let's vote.
Counselor Baker?
Yay.
Counselor Martin?
Yay.
Counselor Wheeler?
Yeah.
Counselor Thomas?
Yay,
Passed unanimously.
okay.